The Darker Rifle was a fun pen project at the end of high school. It was a learning experience for everyone involved, and it put my skills to the test, especially under the pressure of time constraints. I believe high school students in the area of film and theater can learn a lot about making narrative or fictional films. Not only that, but the feedback we've gotten on this project, especially with it being released right at the end of the school year, shows that people really enjoy them too. I've gotten a handful of people asking about the sequels or future projects like this one for Political High School. To say the truth, my time in high school has run dry. It's time I hand the torch to someone else with my ambition to lead these projects on campus. My mission is to move on with Takeoff Productions, to build and achieve greater heights in the area of digital media. But I'm not completely out of the picture. The Darker Rifle, as recalled, was a joint production between Takeoff Productions and PHS Enterprises. Me and my team have interest in assisting in producing 2 more sequels for a complete trilogy with PHS Enterprises. As of right now, the future of PHS Star Wars is in our hands, and we are currently developing a storyline for the 2nd episode. If things go according to plan, we will produce the storylines and scripts for these future productions, and even help students with production and post-productions in these projects. It is possible that me and Takeoff Productions won't be able to provide aid in development. PHS Enterprises could reject our interest and involvement and our script in favor of our students to take leads. In this case, we will give the rights for future episodes over to PHS Enterprises for student freedom of development. As a result, I believe the future editions will only be Ghosts of the Darker Rifle because of less production aid and experience. I am the original writer of this fan favorite, and my absence will definitely show in the story's development. Of course, if students of next semester are not in favor of producing a sequel, it is likely that the future editions will be abandoned entirely. Everything is based on the students. They are the ones making the project possible. So based off everything I just said, it seems that the future of PHS Star Wars is uncertain. But I feel very optimistic that Takeoff Productions will have a lead in the sequels for next school year. In other matters, we do have an issue with our main characters from episode 1, likely not going to be able to make a return for episodes 2 and 3, so for future editions, expect new characters for our story. So until I have news for the 2nd episode, thank you guys so much for tuning in and showing your support for this project. I'll see you guys later!